Okay, good evening everyone, and welcome to the pre-stream for my second session of NBA 2K16 for the day. It is Wednesday, September 30th, 2015. It is indeed the final day of September, which means as of right now, if you are interested, you have 5 hours left to pledge to my Patreon for the month at patreon.com/darksidephil. If you pledge $5 or more and we hit our goal of $1,250 of funding, I will be doing a Halloween special on Halloween, and you'll be able to nominate and vote on the games that I'll be playing during that marathon. Alright? I just wanted to give that final plug before we get started. Thanks for being here. In addition, I don't know how many of you were here for the earlier stream or had a chance to watch the pre-stream, but if you own a PlayStation 4, we have a community set up, ladies and gents. The King of Hate community, 93 players right now. Oh, oops, I accidentally have the text on the screen, my bad. Here it is. If you search for either myself or for Static Veins, we are moderators of this community, and you can join it by simply jumping on. It's an open community right now. How do you like the invite? How do you like the background? 93 players and growing. This is pretty cool because not only can you communicate with other people who like my content, but also we may be setting up community sessions, play dates, and stuff in the future. It's looking to me like this could be a good opportunity when I do multiplayer, right? And I want to do maybe fan appreciation multiplayer. I can invite people from the community into it. Pretty cool. So if you have not had a chance to check it out yet, here it is. You cannot search for communities on PS4, unfortunately, but you can find it by searching for my name or for Static Veins, and either of us will come up, and you can join through there, okay? Pretty cool. Pretty neat, right? This is a new feature, by the way. This just started today. Today was the new PS4 update earlier today, and it just launched this new feature. So it could be pretty sweet. Some games, FYI, that I'll be planning on playing in the near future, just so you know, as a multiplayer, will include, but are not limited to, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, if it freaking has it. I don't even know if Assassin's Creed Syndicate has multiplayer or not. Metal Gear Online, I'll be doing. WWE 2K16, I'll be trying out the online play. I don't know how much I'm going to play it because it always sucks. Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Star Wars Battlefront, of course. And I believe there may be 1 or 2 other games by the end of the year on PlayStation 4 that I'll be looking to play multiplayer. And I am actually going to be doing an exclusive event the week of Thanksgiving this year. Even though, yes, the Bloodborne DLC will be out then, I'm also going to split my time with multiplayer sessions with people who like my content. Whether they are patrons who want to specifically participate or just random viewers, I'm going to be doing multiplayer sessions that week of various games. So this would be a cool way for us to organize that. Previously, it was always, well, send me a random private message on PSN or Xbox Live, and if I see your name, maybe I can invite you manually to the game. And it was a messy process. It was a very sloppy process. It never really worked very well, and it usually took more time for me to set up the matches than to actually play in the matches. This time, if this works, if this community thing actually works, it may work out pretty well, but I guess we'll have to see. Okay? So, ladies and gents, should be pretty fun, and I hope that you'll join. Just throwing that out there, okay? Tonight we'll be playing around another 2 hours or so of NBA 2K16. Earlier today, I played through my entire college career, which was a whopping 4 games. Then I was drafted to the NBA. I have now played a few games in the NBA, and we've had some crazy, wild cutscenes going on. Spike Lee apparently thinks that every stereotypical thing possible is like real life or something, because this has been a pretty ridiculous, excuse me, a pretty ridiculous plot line for the campaign of this game so far. Quite honestly, it's been pretty out of control, and I'm looking forward to continue more with it tonight. Now, tomorrow, there will be no first gameplay stream. The first stream tomorrow is actually going to be the Ask the King, the return of Ask the King after 2 months. Alright? 2 months away. 2 months of not doing Ask the King. Last month I was going to do it and I was sick. I'm coming back, so we're going to have a lot of questions to go through, and it's going to be a fun episode no matter what. So that's going to be my first stream tomorrow. Second stream, yes, will be more NBA 2K16 tomorrow. And then Friday is going to be the Indies Mini Marathon, where it looks like I'll be playing such games as the conclusion, hopefully, of To the Moon, more Hotline Miami, more Papers, Please. I may be playing indie game Dev Tycoon. I think there's another game called Facade and another game called Braid that are all in the running, and patrons have been voting on these for about 2 weeks now. So, as of Friday, we're going to, close up that poll and play things, based off of what people voted for. So, there you go. That'll be a fun marathon on Friday, right? And then this weekend, I will continue with more NBA, but I might also do something more quick. Like, there's this game called Beyond Eyes I'm interested in. Or I may check out this weird Walking Dead game that I've heard absolutely nothing about until someone sent me a link saying it comes out today on Xbox One. Yet I've still heard nothing of it. So it doesn't bode too well for the game when no one knows anything about it. So, ladies and gents, I am excited for more NBA. I thank you for being here. I don't think we're going to have... I'll be honest, I don't think we're going to have many people here tonight. Traditionally, my second stream gets less people. This is now my third stream of NBA. And whenever I start playing games, that aren't story-based, longer than a few sessions, people kind of fall off, which is a shame. It really is, because I think that the story of this game is great, but people don't think of NBA as story-based. You know what I mean? Ooh, that was crazy. So, we shall see. We'll see what happens. We'll go from there. It's going to be a fun session no matter what. I really don't have too much else to talk about on the pre-stream tonight. I don't. It's a weird week because I originally was going to do Tony Hawk and NBA and balance the two games, and now the whole week was upheaved yesterday when Tony Hawk ended up being a fucking piece of shit. A stinky doo-doo turd. And a game that no one should ever have had to spend fucking $60 on. What a fucking atrocity for that, man. That was just insanely ridiculous that they would make people pay that much money. I mean, that is just so fucking stupid. But I digress. It is what it is, I guess. And now we're just kind of trying to juggle the rest of the week until we get into next week's new releases, which should be very time-consuming between Transformers Devastation and Metal Gear Solid Online next week. Just between those two, it's probably going to be very time-consuming and very interesting. And then there's other games coming out, too, that I may play. So we'll see. We shall see. Alright, well, as I said, I really don't have too much to talk about on pre-stream tonight. I just want to give it another minute here. We don't even have 200 people on the stream yet. For whatever reason, various reasons. I'm sure some people, like I said, are just starting to watch the NBA stuff. A lot of people were here last night for the premiere, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to show up again. You know what I mean? They were here for one session. They wanted to see maybe the face scan, and that was it. But I thank you for being here, those of you who are. All right? So that's it. Let's get started, I guess. Let me get everything settled here. I'll get my headphones on, and we'll start with more NBA 2K16. We're going to continue right where we left off from. And there we go. Alrighty then.